Good day, and I would like to welcome you to this first SMS Colour meeting. We're going to talk about a few things and talk about the SMS Colour workflow. We're going to talk about Delta E. What is Delta E? Why is that important? And a few other items that we have on our menu. So I hope you can see the screen. Let me see, I should be sharing the screen right now. Yeah. And basically, the opening screen that you see, 3C, this is actually a coin that I coined myself not so long ago. It stands for a cross-media color consistency. And this is what makes the spot matching system basically unique. If you compare it to other color order systems, this means that the same SMS color can be displayed online, on television, and in process printing to universal standards like for CMYK or extended gamut printing. So let's get started. Next slide, please. Let's see. Yeah, the first thing on our menu for today is that I'm going to talk to you about the SMS ready control strips. The SMS ready control strips, you see them at the bottom of your screen. They are basically a tool that you can actually download them for free from our website, and they help both designers and printers to check if their SMS colors are correct within their layout. And in fact, if the SMS colors from the control strip are correct, then all other colors within the layout should also be correct. So designers and printers should definitely use the SMS control strip. You simply place it within the layout, as you can see on your screen, and the designer can check it on his end. Simply place the control strip within the layout, but outside the crop marks, of course, if you want, because usually you don't want the control strip to be a part of the final layout. If this is printed along with the job, the printer can measure this control bar before he starts printing. If the SMS colors are correct, then the rest of the layout should be correct. If they are incorrect, then there's something wrong, and he or she should check with prepress before moving further. So let's have a look at the SMS workflow. Yeah, here you see it close up, the SMS ready control strip. Looks like this. This is the standard version. It says version 6. These are the same colors for standard version 7. And as we say here, SMS-ready control strips are free of charge and can be used to ensure that all SMS colors and all colors within the workspace are correctly reproduced. So a little bit different from, let's say, typical color bars that printers are familiar with. These are we are not checking densities here. We are not checking tonal value increase or dot gain, anything like that. We are simply checking if the colors are correct or if the colors are wrong. The SMS control strip simply has to be correctly converted to the destination print gamut and then placed on the sheet outside the crop marks, much like traditional color bars. Traditional color bars are used by printers to measure and monitor density, dot gain, and slur, for instance. SMS control strips monitor color regardless of printing process. So you can use these for offset printing, you can use them for digital printing, you can use them for flexo or whatever your process may be, even for inkjet printing on textile. So here we see the SMS ready workflow. This basically what we see here is that, as you can see, the workflow is this is the SMS ready workflow is not a workflow server or anything like that printers may be familiar with. The SMS ready workflow describes how designers should work with print jobs to ensure correct SMS colors from design to print. That is what the SMS ready workflow is all about. So if you have a look at this slide, step one, the designer picks out his or her paper. It's important. Check with the print shop if that paper is available, or pick an alternative that is available. Agree on CMYK ICC profile based on the paper. So the ICC profile that you pick should always be based on what paper you pick, not vice versa. Job is prepared. All SMS color graphics are converted to the agreed upon CMYK print standard, FOGRA or G7, for instance. Or if you're using extended gamut, then you will then we have a special SMS control strip for Supermax colors that you should use in that case. Images 300 dots per inch is still the universal standard for image resolution, I believe. They're either left in Adobe RGB format or converted to the SMIC, to the CMYK destination. PDF is exported in press-ready format with the CMYK or the extended gamut ICC profile embedded to the file. So even if you convert everything to CMYK within the document, images and everything, we strongly recommend that you embed the CMYK ICC profile with your job, just to make sure that the printer knows what to do with your master PDF. SMS Ready Expert at the agency. That's the young woman you see on the left. SMS Ready Expert at the agency should double check all SMS colors before the PDF is sent. Step 2 is the print shop receives the job, the PDF, SMS Ready Expert on site at the print shop double checks all SMS colors just to be sure, or at least the SMS control strip, which should be somewhere within the layout within the PDF, and makes sure that they are correct before sending PDF to prepress. Job description is written including to what or which print standard or specification the job should be printed. The paper is allocated for the job. The embedded CMYK ICC profile should fit the chosen paper type. If something is unclear, contact the agency and get confirmation of paper, including grammage in writing. Step 3, the job is printed. The printer or press operator, as the Americans put it, I think, should measure the SMS control strip colors and confirm that all colors are within the requested delta E that the SMS Ready print shop has promised. If the colors of the SMS control strip are out of delta E, something is wrong. If the delta E of the SMS control strip is as expected and within the delta E, it's safe to print the job. Okay, so this is basically how the SMS workflow works. So delta E, everybody's talking about delta E these days, and delta E is simply the difference between a target color, that could be this SMS color, I20B here in the middle, and the difference between the target color and the actual color that is printed. And as you can see, the delta E between the SMS H20B and the SMS I20B, the delta E is 2.76. And if you print it a little bit too strong and accidentally end up with SMS J20B, delta E between the target color, SMS I20B, and SMS J20B is a delta E of 2.31. This is actually typically considered to be acceptable delta E, and a delta E of 3 is our red line. So we would not accept a delta E of more than 3. So these differences that you see maybe or maybe not on your screen, these differences should be acceptable in most cases, although there are, of course, exceptions. So I'm going to talk a little bit about universal standards. Many printers and professionals, especially printers though, are not really fond of when somebody starts talking about universal standards or ISO standards, you know. But the advantage of using universal standards is undeniable, and printers and print shops that adapt their printing process to universal standards, they typically have better customers. They are better at what they do, and they usually do better than print shops that do not offer printing to universal standards. SMS colors are built from the ISO 12647 standard and are additionally adapted to sRGB, which is the universal standard for web viewing, as well as the REC 709, which is the universal standard for television graphics. Best known certifying organizations in the world are FOCRA in Germany, that have their own FOCRA specifications, and then we have the Printing United Alliance or IT Alliance, which has their own G7 specifications. Both these organizations align their own specifications to the ISO 12647 standard. If you look at the advantages of using universal standards for designers, ICC print profiles are available for free at color.org. It's possible to soft proof your job on screen for predictable color, which is basically what modern color management is all about. And if we look at the advantages for print shops and manufacturers, predictable color can safely be achieved if a universal ICC profile is embedded to the job and the printing press has been set up to print to that specification. For optimal results and a minimum delta E, which is of course what we always want, it's recommended to build custom in-house device link or CMYK to CMYK ICC print profiles for each printer, press, and substrate. The document is, in this case, converted from the chosen universal color space to the physical color space of the printer press before printing. X-Rite I1 solutions for this purpose are available from Spot Nordic with either a free SMS-ready agency certification package or a 1-year SMS-ready print shop certification, both of which include SMS-ready expert training. So you might want to have a look at spotnordic.com/QC. So I would like to thank everyone for attending, and I hope to see you next time. We will. There are quite a few questions that came up. And we have picked out a few questions that we are going to address them separately. But thank you so much for attending, and see you next time.